Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for our next course playthrough, and today we're going to do it a little bit different. Now when I do say a little bit different, it is going to be your standard kind of course playthrough, obviously playing 18 holes of golf on a particular course just to see what it's all about. But although with my for some reason now my controller is disconnected, bear with me. Okay, good start to the video. I tugged on the cable there a bit. So yeah, as I was going to say there, with my current golf that you can see now on screen, overall 99, level 100 on sculptor archetype, and all the fittings etc. applied to the clubs. Obviously, you know I don't apply fittings to the ball; it's always default. I can have the good rounds, I can have the bad rounds, as many other people can. Then you can have those in-between rounds, you can have those absolutely amazing rounds, and you can have those absolutely god-awful rounds where you wonder why you even booted the game up in the first place. So what I wanted to do today for this one, for this playthrough, is actually, we are going to go here, I'm going to press triangle, and we are going to go in and create a new golfer. So as you can see here is all my other ones, Hvalfjordur 93s. I haven't really leveled them up much. I only got these up leveled enough in order to unlock the hickory clubs that were tied to each archetype. Otherwise, haven't really touched them. I did bring, although I haven't brought her out for a while, have brought Karen out a couple of times just to mess around and ranked and stuff like that. But otherwise, we are always on this one. This is my initial golfer that I set up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a brand new golfer, and if I recall correctly, there should be no stats whatsoever tied to this golfer then, as if we're just booting up the game for the very first time. So kind of in a way to see what it would be like, how well I perform playing around if I was to be a brand new player. Now obviously I do have a lot of experience with the game, but yeah, see how it would feel as a brand new player, a complete newcomer to the game, playing for the very first time. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we'll be back in a moment. I will do a little time lapse of creating the golfer, and then we'll get down to business as to what course we are playing. Okay, so there we go. Here is John Doe. This is going to be our golfer for today. Now, I was going to do, what I meant to say at the start there, what I was going to do was actually go onto my alternate pro account, PSN account, but I have, because now the dog next door is piping up, so you may hear my dog chirp up now out the window in a second. Apologies if she does come through. But yes, because the way that if you have more than one account or something like that, there's the console/game sharing. Now I actually have my account, my son's PS5 linked up so that he can play some of the games as well, like that. And I think he's playing now at the moment as well. So I don't want to switch it back over to be that I can share games between my own two accounts. So I was going to do it with a brand new golfer on a separate account. I can always do that again just to make sure. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, anyway, we just go back into my player, or into the progression, should I say. As I said, this is just all the stock stuff. There's with the rebirth, we did get the 24 attribute points given to us for that stuff. I have not applied any of those, so everything is just bog standard here, all this stuff. None of the 125 skill points have been assigned to anything there. So if I am correct, we should be just like a brand new golfer now. So let's find our course. And I will also apologise, I did meant to say at the start, as a lot of you will be aware unless you're brand new to the channel, I do record my commentary on the PC through OBS. while I am also playing then on the PS5 recording the gameplay. So if anything does go a little bit out of whack, how to sync my commentary with gameplay and stuff, I do apologize. I will try to get it all as tight together as I possibly can in editing, but I will hopefully have a capture card that I can hook the PS5 up to the PC. Hopefully soon. I just have not got around to getting it yet, but let's have a little look. I haven't even warmed up at all yet today, and we're playing with no skills whatsoever attached. This should be interesting. So let's go new local. What was I can't even remember what the last local course. See, there you go, Baines Valley. That was the last time I did a course playthrough. It has been a while. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna find this course real quick, and we shall get things underway. So let's see, search, and let me see. Right, yeah, this is gonna be a fun one. L and then F J O or D U, or let's just put that in. There we go. So this is the course that we are going to be playing today. It's by cjsnertz, if I am pronouncing your name correctly. That's who this course is designed by, and it is called Hvalfjordur. That's the name of it anyway. Sheep Ranch. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that name. So it seems like it's Nordic or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. It just has that kind of, it has like a kind of Nordic look about the lettering and how it might be pronounced. I could be completely wrong on that. I do not know. Don't really know much background at all of this course. I just did see it in one of the groups that I'm in over on Facebook there a couple of days ago. So yeah, if anybody knows how to pronounce that, fair play to you. But let's have a little look. Obviously, all course details and stuff will be default stuff will be in here as well. So we are going to play from the yellow tees, which are going to be the tips, and that will be 7,421 yards. Sorry, gold tees, not yellow. We will also, as always, keep it on pin set number 1. Come play the full course, handicapped out, blah, blah, blah. That's all normal. So, default wind direction. We're going to have firm fairways and greens, a moderate green speed. Time of day is noon, weather is overcast, and we'll leave the crowds on. No idea if there is crowds. There's a couple little screenshots here from Facebook that it doesn't show. It looks like it's going to be a Linksy style course, just from what I gather through the picture. But let's see how we get on here. So what I'm going to do now, I won't edit this out. I'm going to do a little countdown. I've done this before. That'll just allow me to hopefully then sync up my commentary with the gameplay, just so that hopefully things don't go out of whack. So I'm going to go a 3, 2, 1, go. Right. So now we should be coming onto the loading screen. There we go. Yeah, so I will apologize as well. Just a little bit of a lack of content. I think it's a good month now. Pretty much around about a month anyway, that I'm aware of since I last recorded. I will apologize, just haven't had the time. I've been tired as well. Oh, as well, before we do go any further, where do I want to go? I want to go settings, just so you can see yourselves that we are going to be also playing on master swing. Rhythm is on, swing bias is on, and yeah, it's on fade, isn't it? I think. Context input is on, vibration is off. I do not play with that. So this is just for anybody brand new to the channel, and just so you can see yourselves, I am still playing on master swing. Lie range, all that stuff is on. Notebook previews, all of the pro vision stuff is off. Scout camera on, light grid, green grid on, shot setup is on, pin preference out. Aim marker on, wind speed, and all that stuff is on. Right, okay, we should be good to go. Let's see how it goes. Should be interesting, because it's a long time, obviously, since the game released. That's the last time played with no stats or any sort of skill points or anything like that. Let me just relock my phone. There we go. So what have we got for the first hole anyway? We have got a par 4 measuring 100. No, sorry. I'm already screwing up. I'm looking at my yardage at the club. Measuring 380 yards, and it's down 89 feet. We are defaulted onto a 5 iron. We should, provided I can hit the ball. Oh my god, look at how narrow the perfect zones are. Oh, this is going to be a very, very interesting round. I'm going to play well over here to the left, just because we do have water down here. It does look like a very nice course. Got some sheep up there. It looks like farmland and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of like a linksy style course again, just going by the name, I think it's some sort of, it's up in a Nordic region. Whereabouts up there, I do not know, but let's try this anyway. That is wet. Yep. Oh, according to the crowds, there is, oh, 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 a member's bounce if ever I saw one. Leaves us 58 yards. That is luck. Look at the Irish. I don't know. Nice little water feature here. But yeah, so where up in the Nordic region, I do not know. It could be Norway, Sweden, Finland, anywhere like that. I do not know. Just going by the name itself, as I was saying, it does seem that way. But it looks very nice so far. And this is definitely going to be an over par round. If I shoot under par, I will be shocked. Alright, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Okay, what's our green speed? 139. I will apologise. The controller, the charging cable that I use to connect up to my PS5, because I always play hardwired. I did have a 3-meter one, and unfortunately I didn't realise it was wrapped around the arm of the chair at the desk. And 1, 2, hop. I stood up, I moved the chair back, and that's a birdie. That's a birdie. But didn't I drag the bloody cable, and I completely bent the port going into the controller, or so yeah, well, that part of the cable. So I am now using just my phone charger cable, which is only about 1 meter long. Now it is close. I am sitting close enough to the PS5, but if I move slightly wrong, I'm going to drag the cable out. So yeah, that might happen a few times throughout the round. So apologies if that happens. Right, hole number 2. Anyways, par 3, 127 yards down 16 feet, so about 122. Oh yeah, I can't choke down. Play 108. Oh, I was going to say, how are we getting up there? I thought we'd have to walk back. A little staircase going up to that tee box there then. But interesting little shaped green here. Now, going by our previous tee shot, I am not expecting this to go good. That's not too bad. There's a bunker that way. I'll take the bunker. I will take the bunker all day. I'm just shocked actually that I got a par, or sorry, a birdie on the first hole. Do I have a pick shot? I do not have a pick shot, and I am not very good with the splash shots anymore. Oh god, look at that shot feedback. We're just gonna have to play this there, something like that. Yeah, the splash shot is just one I very rarely use these days, he says as he almost holes it out, but I will happily take a par there. Alright, looks like our first par 5 coming up for the next hole, number 3. Let's see, we should hopefully get a birdie on the scorecard here. It looks like we're teeing off over water, but otherwise that is about it. Will we be able to get... No, we're too far uphill. We are not going to get anywhere near that second fairway. Alright, not too bad. If we can keep it kind of like that, a bit of a push on the swing path and a pull... Oh, I could actually play driver. Or a bit of close contact then, that sort of balance itself out. So if we can kind of keep a little bit consistency going with that. Is it going to be worth trying the 3-wood to get down here? Ball's a little bit above the feet. That's right. Oh, there. Where's this going to go now? We got a good member's bounce earlier. But no, that's going back the wrong way. Where is it? Somewhere down here. 96 yards has left us with up 12, so about 100 coming out of that rough. Now again, I cannot choke down, so we'll try this. Oh, I hope there's nobody over there. Kick down. Can it go down? Nope. Oh dear, I can't even see. Flop? Do I have a flop shot? I do have a flop shot anyway, that's good. I say, when you're first starting out, I can't even remember what shots you have. Look at the window for perfect on this. Whoops. Wow, I flew the hole. That was, well, I suppose I was on a bit of a severe slope, downhill lie kind of thing. All right, let's try another splash shot. I say this is definitely going to be an over par round, but I just thought it'd be a little bit of fun. Just a little bit. Oh, we're over the green again. That's why I don't like the splash shots as well, because... Now I can't see. Yeah, I'm constantly just overpowering them. This is going to take the slope, watch. This is going to take the slope, 100%. I didn't even get on the green. We are now going for a double bogey. We are on the green. Turn ball. Triple bogey. Bye-bye to that birdie on the first. We are going to move to 2 over par. We might be able to claw back. Otherwise, yeah, I could never mind double digits under par. I'm going to predict close to, if not definitely double digits over par, just for what the stats and stuff are like. Right, anyway, hole number 4 is par 4, 411 yards, down 8 feet. Wind, like, I mean, the wind isn't too bad. That is a nice view. Well, I was going to say off the tee, but looking from there, we got a little island with, looks like a little fishing stuff over there, just under the player card. Now, I'll take that. Links-style courses are usually my nemesis, anyway. But, I mean, conditions aren't overly firm. Like, they are firm, but then moderate green speed. So they're not super firm. I have played, actually, a couple of events in a couple of societies recently, and my God. they were difficult. So let's see. Wait, we got about 145 to the pin. I think we'll do a little bit of D-loft and forward, or a little bit of, yeah, forward spin on that. Ball as well. On a big upslope here. That has gone to the... We got it perfect on the contact, just pushed it with the path. Kind of get itself onto the green. Got on. It had a look and then said, nope, I want to go here. Oh, there. Now that needs to settle itself down. Now, obviously, I am used to playing, as you all know, with no fittings or anything like that attached onto the ball to help generate spin and stuff like that. But the comforts and the quality of life improvements, I suppose you could say, that having your skills up and stuff like that, and then fittings attached to your clubs that brings, because just the window. Let me just actually see. Like, I mean, there, even on the 60 degree, that is such a narrow window for perfect on the swing path and contact, compared to when you're leveled up. So yeah, this is going to be a bit of a difficult round. It's playing about 212 to the pin. We'll play 198. Have we got water down to the right? We do. We do not want to seriously shank it off that way. That's quite a good swing. I am happy with that one. It's coming around nicely. Now we do need a little bit of a run. All right, we got a lengthy putt. What's that going to be, about 30 feet? 35. Shouldn't be breaking overly aggressive. Nah, that's turned way too much. Died a little bit as well. I think I just underswung it. But I will happily take a par. Keep it at 2 under, or 2 over. I'm so used to saying under. Keep it at 2 over for now as we hit, what are we on, hole 5? Hole 6, I do apologise. Par 4, 489 yards, down 83 feet. That's a nice view off this tee. And we don't want to go left, because I have a feeling if I go left, we're going to bounce them rocks and either kill a sheep or end up in the water. I'll take a sheep over the water. Because at least I won't drop a sheep. Oh God, we are going left. Did I foreshadow that one? Oh, we touched down just in time. All right, we're back into the light rough. That's not bad. But it is a bit of a lengthy approach. 206 roughly is what that wants to play. A little bit of... We play it over to here. See if the slope... That's the wrong button. See if the slope can bring the ball back. Oh, I don't even know if that's going to carry. Oh, no. Kick, bounce forward. Not that way. Damn it. All right, let's try that again. And this is on 4 iron as well. Oh dear, it's a 103. No. Now you see, this is where, um, if the brain kind of tells you, like, you know, what's the definition of insanity? We'll try it again. Yeah, that's it. You're just getting the same result. Wait, hold on. It's nope. It's gonna kick back. All right. Okay. We're gonna be like 6 over par after this one, but at this point, we're gonna hit the shot limit actually. If I try 5 wood. I mean, that got over. Why didn't I just do that in the first place? Just get up and down for a par. Flop shot. Play it over here and see if the slope will work it. This is for an. So that should be the shot limit, isn't it? Or is it? No, we can do this. We can do this. Get in the hole. Damn it. Oh, we've got a lot of work to do now to get back to even par. And that's only hole number 6. Okay, par 4. I think I'll keep it on the... Actually, I might just drop it back because it is quite a bit downhill. Drop it back to the 5 wood. So there's 369 yards down, 55 feet. Huh. Do you know what? I've just realised what I'm doing there from doing that swing. I'm going back into my old ways of flicking the stick forward instead of just pushing and holding. And that's actually, to be honest, even with my regular golfer, that is where I actually screw up a lot of my rounds. Is by doing the old flick method. And that's a little bit better. It's not on the green, but we can hopefully get up and down here. Oh, not with a chip like that. Settle down. There we go. All right, not much in the break. In for par. Okay. Jesus. I was going into this one. As I was getting ready to record, I said I'm going into this one. I know I'm going to shoot over par. I just know I am. 100%, without a doubt. I think for safety, we'll play 3 wood. Not bad. Should stay in fairway. Just creeps itself into the light rough. That's not too bad. Look at hole 6 though. 189 is going to play about 190. Now coming out of the light rough then with that bit of wind, let's just do a straight up 5-iron. Perfect transition. All right, we are on. Can it run? Okay, we've got a birdie putt. If it stops, there we go. Bit of a lengthy one. 35 feet up 1. We give it about a green line. Maybe just a little over. 6 counts. Underswung it again. Ooh, but had the distance. It did have the legs to get there. Just turned a little bit too much. Horrendous putt line. We will stay at 9 over par. Like the course so far. It is very nicely done. This is a lengthy par 3 over water. Yay. 267 yards down, 79 feet. Now I gotta do math again. So 75, 25, 78. We say 27, so 240 yards-ish to the pin. 240 yards to the pin. I'm just gonna play, as that's obviously gonna come up way too short. I'm just gonna play a 5 wood over here. I am not even gonna attempt to add any extra fade or anything like that on there. I'll take it. I will take that all day. We can actually put that. Oh, just turned a little too much. That was a good putt. It was a good putt. Unlucky. All right. There was the chance there. There was the chance. We can claw. Right, we're onto the back 9 anyway. Hopefully. can claw a few of the shots back. Right, hole number 10, though, to kick off the back, we have a par 5, 549 yards. It is reachable, provided I don't massively screw up shots. There's the hole off over there, I saw. So we are over water for the second shot, 279 yards. We are no carts beyond this point. Yeah. Excuse me. Do they have a collision on them? Because knowing my luck, I would be the one to smack straight into that sign and just kick back into the water. I would be the one to do that. Well, that's certainly left. Bunker. Yeah, alright. That's not, to be honest, that's not bad. Take a pitch out of there. Oh, I forgot to change my caddy. Ah, well, not to worry. 31, going to play about 35. So, I give it to about 28, maybe 30. Oh God, look at the window on the feedback though. It is on the green. Hopefully just, oh yeah, that's done nicely on the slope. Okay, we have a birdie opportunity. Watch me screw this up. We're in. Right, we're back to 8 over par. First par 3 of the back 9 coming up now for number 11. There's a few more little sheep over there on the left. Probably all laughing their heads off at me. Anyway, 175 for this par 3, down 3 feet. We're going to play about 174. Maybe without going too much, just a little bit of spin on that. This is going to go horrendously left, isn't it? Nope, it's going to go right instead. At least it's dry. Alright, we take that. Once the ball stays dry, I'm happy enough to get up and down for par each time. Oh God, this is going to be actually not too bad. Just needs to stop. Now, are we getting up and down? Are we getting up and down? We are just about getting up and down for a par there. That's a nice view there. I should have actually let that play on a little bit longer and take the screenshot for a thumbnail. Right, so par 4 for the 12th, 451 yards. I'll take that. Unintentional draw shot. That will work all day long. And it's going to leave us 158 yards. We'll call it 157 with the downhill. Then with the wind, we'll call it around about 150. So best I can do, because I cannot... What kind of... Actually, hold on. Let's just do that. Damn it. Oh, don't bounce the rock. Do not bounce the rock. Oh, just about stopped before it bounced the rock. That would have gone God knows where. So this is going to play about 20. We definitely want a flop shot here. Pop it up to about there. Oh, whoops. That was terrible. But we have a par putt. Not much in the break. Turn. That'll do. Here we go. All right. So, yeah, I think we have definitely lost all hope of getting back to even par. So it is definitely going to finish over par, but not to worry. I was expecting... Damn it, with these signs again. As I say, I would be the one to hit one of those and cannon the ball off God knows where. Let's see. Damn it. I was hoping for a little bit of a straighter shot on that. Don't think we would have got the green anyway, but I will take that, leaving us 38 feet roughly. Or 38 feet, that's a short one. 38 yards to... no, I don't have a spinner. Damn it. See, I don't have half my shots now. So we got a pitch, flop, chip, and approach. We're just going to have to play the pitch shot. Play it around about... What was that default to that? 28. So play it a little bit over here. Well over here. Actually, the ball is right below the feet. Say about there. Perfect on that transition. It's running out nicely. Go on. Tuck yourself up there. I will take that all day. Just make sure to give it enough. And it does take that subtle little break. All right, we're back to 7 over par. How many par 5s have we got left? If I can by some miracle eagle both of them, if there's more than one. I think there's definitely... Oh, no. One thing I definitely do know is we got water to the left, and I seem to be... Which direction do I play? I think it's safest over this way, because we have got the chance for the ball to die in the rough. We go right, but if we go left, we are in trouble. That'll do. That is, again, I haven't had many of them this round. I think only 1 or 2 so far, but that was an almost perfect shot. I will take it all day. So par 4 said, yeah, 188. Gonna play about 184. Will 175 get there? Is that a tee box over there on that for the next hole? Ah, it is indeed. I just saw the retaining wall there. I was wondering what it was. Say a fishing vessel just off the coast. I'm getting distracted. 184. I think just a little bit of loft. Is the water going to come into play? It is. Not. Not when you do that anyway. Right, we are on. Now the green should slope down and towards the hole. Has it got enough? No. Hasn't got enough to get it. Oh, look at that. It wasn't too far off. 26 down 1. No, that's turned too much. Bit of bad contact. Wasn't too far off though. Tap that one in for par. As we hit up hole number 15, another par 4. Defaults onto the 4 iron. It's 301 yards down 7 feet. I mean, we're over par. We might as well just give it a go. What's the worst that can happen? Gone a little bit left. Which way is that going to kick? Oh, couldn't just turn a little bit sharper. But it is very interesting to actually play this way. Again, no skills whatsoever. Everything's bone stock. Get an idea of what... Now, I know, again, I am playing on Master Swing, which is what I always play on, unless Society or Ranked. Obviously, Ranked has on Pro. What do we want? I want a flop shot. So, yeah, that's my default difficulty. Is Master Swing. Uh-oh. I underswung that. How did it go so far? I do not know. Anyway, I'm talking away. But yeah, it is interesting to see, like, I mean, if somebody was just to literally decide one day, just spur of the moment, you know what, I'm going to pick up PGA Tour 2K25. It's on sale or something like that, or just happen to see it. Maybe they were watching, so like, what was the most recent, or like Ryder Cup or something like that. Got the golf bug. Here we go. Decided to pick up the game. And how it would feel for them to be playing the game for the first time, and especially if they were on Master Swing, because this is quite different. I am used to having a minus next to the number, not a plus. But it is what's the best way? It's kind of eye-opening, I suppose you could say, as to the comforts and the luxuries that you'd have after leveling up and getting your fittings and your skills and everything like that, as to how easy you can shoot quite low under par on a very, very regular basis, if not every single round. I think 184, 182... I think this might be okay if we can hit it relatively straight. Nope. That has gone to the right, but at least it'll be dry. A hurl lie now for another flop shot. I am not going to take a pitch. Definitely not. Let's see if we can just get it to the slope and get it to run down. Uh-oh. That wasn't actually, to be honest, that wasn't bad. That was not too far off the perfect on either one. And I struggle with an angle like that with my normal golfer. So I'm actually quite proud of that one. 15 feet. Very, very subtle little left or right here. Is it in? It's in. We'll save par there. Stay at 7 over. What was that? Hole 15, I think it was. Do you know what? I am now going to save the replay, because then I can zip around the course and grab a thumbnail. So yeah, that will do nicely. I was only thinking I must do a replay to be able to do that. Right, hole number 70. That was 16 actually. Hole number 17 is par 5, 596 yards down 25 feet. We have got water off at the distance and to the left, obviously. And then there's a big choke point on the fairway there. I don't know. It looks not too bad. It says down 45 feet. I just want to keep it away from the water. That's the main thing. So hopefully out of the rough, this can kick itself back to the fairway. It does. Lovely. 297 leaves us 337, so we are not going to get there. Oh, where's that going? That's twice, actually. We got perfect contact off the tee there, didn't we, as well? So that's not too bad. 96 is roughly what we're left with. We'll just play a full shot, I think, with the 60 degree. English is hard for me. I'm also playing this round with, damn it, bit of a hangover. So let me see. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go a little flop shot here. I'm not even gonna bother trying to take a chip shot out of the rough on a hill like this. Just hopefully it sits. There we go. Is this going to be for a par? Yeah, unfortunately. Hey, to be honest, with the lack of skills and attributes and stuff like that, par and a par 5 right now as a birdie. I'll take that. We're not giving another shot back to the course. Okay, so our final hole. Oh, it's another par 5 for number 18, 556 yards. I have to say, no, I really do like, because it's the kind of, I haven't really been commenting that much on the course throughout the rounds, but just zipping down here, just seeing it, like the rock work and stuff like that, and even the pictures that I saw on Facebook, very, very nice. The sort of damp, you can feel the dampness in the air with the overcast weather, and damn it, the color tones of the grass. And I do like that kind of vibe. It's kind of almost like my local courses and stuff like that. Especially Irish weather. I have to say, you can feel the cold coming back in now. We get acclimatized to the warm weather, and then Mother Nature just says, screw you, back to normal. You've had enough of that now. Where is this going? Anywhere over in this direction, there is no water. So let's just hit it. I was not expecting it to go left. I was expecting to go the other way. But hey, we're in the short stuff. Leaves us 125 roughly to the pin with the wind. We'll call it 130, so we'll just do it that and probably just screw the shot up anyway. It's going to be on the green. It's going to be a lengthy putt. Yeah, green line. Little 3 count. Go on. Just a little bit underswung, but we'll tap it in for par. The finish at 7 over. So just those 2 holes. Hole number, what was it, 3, and hole number 6. That was the killer. That killed the round altogether. But that was, to be fair though, that was completely my own stupidity. I say that what's the way you say the term, the definition of insanity? Hoping for different results and blah blah blah, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. And like after the second attempt, I should have just given up on that one. But yeah, so we're kind of leveling these clubs up anyway. I have not used these clubs since, I don't even think day one. I think it was back in the pre-launch demo. It's the last time I used these clubs, but yeah, that was fun. It was a nice little change just to get a glimpse of what it's actually like for us, as I said earlier on in the video, what it would be like for somebody coming brand new into the game, and especially if they jumped onto Master Swing. Again, as you all know, I am very well seasoned at playing a Master Swing, but I do have those the creature comforts or luxuries, whatever you want to call them, of all the skills being leveled up, the overall stuff like that, and then the fittings on the club. So it is quite easy. You can, even with Master Swing, and although I don't play it that often, Legend Swing to a degree, and there are players out there that can just go autopilot on Legend Swing and still shoot quite low under par as well. But certainly myself on master and on pro swing, with having all the luxuries of playing the game for a while. But somebody coming in brand new, oof, yeah. Even for myself being experienced at the game, it was fun, but it was quite a difficult round, just trying to keep a somewhat straight shot. But that is where we are going to leave this video. That has been, there it is on screen again. I am Hvalfjordur or something like that sheep ranch. I have no idea how to pronounce it. Designed by cjsnertz. I believe that is how we're pronouncing your name. Absolutely excellent course. Really enjoyed it. Gonna have to play it again with my regular golfer and see if there's a bit of a difference. If I do, actually, and I haven't published this video by the time I do, I'll post my result up on the screen before the video wraps up. But anyway, as I say, that's where we're going to leave this video. So if you managed to make it this far, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to drop it a like. And if you have not done so already, or you are just brand new to the channel, do consider subscribing. And I will talk to you all in the next one. Until then, take care, have yourselves a good one, and bye for now.